Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to the show. This is your host, Phill, and my next guest here with me today is 𝐴𝑁𝐺𝐸𝐿𝑂'𝑆, and he owns his business, which is called 𝐴𝑁𝐺𝐸𝐿𝑂 Tarot Consultant, and he's based out of New York in New York City. How you doing today, Alex?
Thank you so much, Phill. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to you and how honored and excited I am to be at your podcast. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great as well.
I am, and thank you so much for being here with me today.
You're very welcome.
Thank you
so much for inviting me.
All right. So, Alex, tell us a bit more about what you do here. What do you offer to people?
Of course. So basically, I'm a spiritual guide and a life coach using ancient and trusted methods of divination like tarot cards, astrology, or the runes in order to get the most accurate guidance system and techniques to my clientele. And in other words to say, I try to incorporate the spiritual side of the divination with the modern day of parapsychology that can help people, that has been helping my clients for over the years to improve the quality of their life and helping them find the balance. And, of course, opening up to them the hidden potential of their full talents, in other words to say.
All right. Excellent. How long have you been doing this all for?
I've been doing this, actually, for the last 9 years of my life. I started my career back in Europe and continuing that here in the United States of America. I do remote sessions, and I can say that I have clients all over the country and all over the world who come to me from Australia, from Austria, from Europe, from Canada. And the most beautiful part of it is that people who will keep coming back to me are my loyal customers who have been seeing the results of our work together.
There you go. All right. And so how does it usually work? People come to see you, and then you do tarot readings, and then you coach them based on specific guidance? Or
that's a very important part that I would like to say. I'm grateful to you that you touched it. So what happens is that basically when people come to me, they usually come to me for different kind of questions and the divination systems that they need guidance for. You know, we know that probably a lot of people who's using the tarot cards or astrology, using them as only a divination system, but in fact those systems have been created since the ancient times for giving us good and accurate spiritual guidance and showing us in which direction to go. So people come to me with different questions like, which option might be the best one for me? And while we're doing the sessions and we're just going through all the divination system, we can clear out which option right now presenting in their life can be most beneficial for them. And then throughout the techniques that we use, like parapsychological techniques or life coaching, we can actually help them to achieve those goals.
Sounds good. It sounds like you've helped out a lot of people already.
Oh, yes. And also the LA-based magazine, Voyage Magazine, did write an article about me in 27 states of the United States of America, so I can pretty much say that I'm very confident in my skills and in the clientele what comes to me. As I mentioned, they've been coming for years and years. So, yes, I'm pretty much confident about the results that I can give to my clients.
There you go. And I'm curious here, Alex, what got you started with all this? What was your inspiration behind it?
Well, my inspiration, actually, it's a very long story, but I'm going to give you a little short description of it. So my grandmother was actually an intuitive reader, and she was also a spiritual advisor herself. But the thing is that, unlike me, she was not using any kind of life coaching techniques because she was mainly relying on her own intuition. But when we grew up, we thought that my sisters did heritage that intuitive gift from her, but it happened to be me, to our all surprise. And then I decided that I'm going to use this intuitive, advisory with the life coaching techniques together and calibrating them, which actually started giving me great results. And again, that was kind of unexpected for me. And there was a long time that I was trying to avoid this because I didn't know what it was. And it was kind of really weird for me because I didn't know how it's working. But then once I came across to embrace it and accept it the way that it is, and that it's a part of me, it's a part of my life, being heritage by my grandmother. And I started actually using all her techniques, including into my techniques. In other words, in addition to my techniques, so life coaching techniques, and there it started. There it started giving incredible results.
Got it. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that with all of us.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And thank you so much for having me at your show once again. I'm really grateful and honored to be a part of this podcast.
Oh, well, you're very welcome. It was a pleasure to have you here today. And, Alex, how do we reach out to you? What's the best way we could contact you?
Of course. My phone number, actually, a lot of my clients come up with my phone number, which is +1 347 372 3054. or my website like www.angelospa.com. Why it's called spa? Because I also offer holistic and healing sessions as well, like Reiki, like chakra cleansing. And in that website, people can have those different options to choose from the healing up to the divination systems and the life coaching systems.
All right, perfect. Well, Alex, thank you again so much for joining us here today, and thanks for talking with me.
Thank you so much, Philip, and thank you so much for actually having me here. And I'm really grateful for this podcast. You guys have a wonderful day and stay blessed.
All right, you do the same. Take care, Alex.
You too. Bye.
To the rest of our listeners out there, stay right here. We'll be right back after the short commercial break with some more great professionals.
Welcome to the Professional Podcast Network, where brilliance meets business. Elevate your brand and supercharge your revenue with inspiring insights and innovation.